Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the 5 things I love and the 5 things I hate about my 1990 Mazda Miata. So the very first thing I hate about my Miata is how small it is. It's a 2-passenger car. And if you wanted to haul something, you either got your passenger seat, your floorboard back behind the seats, and then you got your trunk. However, there's not much room in this small car. So, like I said about the trunk does not have much room. The spare tire's right there. There's the battery. You can see just the spare tire alone takes over a quarter of this trunk capacity. And there's not much room for anything else. You could fit some groceries in here, let's say, or let's say you're going on a road trip. You could fit, your gym bags back here and stuff, but you're not gonna fit a lot of stuff. And that's one thing that really sucks. So the second thing I hate about my Miata is when I'm driving it, everything rattles. The windows rattle, the door cards rattle, the bezel rattles, and then this rattles, that door card rattles, that window rattles. Yeah, it sucks, but it's a fun car, so that's why I have it. The third thing I hate about my Miata is the power. Yes, people say that the weight should make up for the power, but it really doesn't. When you get on a highway and you want to race somebody, I'll downshift my car and I'll floor it, but I don't go nowhere. All you hear is exhaust sounds. So it really sucks. You can always turbo your car, supercharge your car, just do some like easy modifications and you can start building your horsepower. But the chances that you have of blowing your motor is very large. So like I said, I have a hot air intake. I decrease power, but I gain fuel mileage. So personally, that's what I wanted to do now. I do daily this car, and I don't want to blow something up yet. So the fourth thing I hate about my Miata is the cup holders. For example, a 99-cent Arizona tea can. If I put that can in here and I went to go pull it out, it's going to pull this entire thing out with it. It's going to stay against that can. And it absolutely sucks. So, Mas Miata and a bunch of other aftermarket things, they made a new cup holder that goes right here, which is pretty unique. However, that costs money. Let's say you're going out to get some fast food for you and your lady. You got 2 drinks. When I go to shift, I have to have my hand up or I have to have it right here. And it absolutely sucks. So that's the 4th thing I hate about my Miata. The 5th thing I hate about my Miata, and I know everybody else is going to agree with me, how bad this thing leaks. The soft top, for example. The soft top was a perfectly fine looking soft top. I put the soft top down one day, and then when I went to put it up, it tore. And I put duct tape on it, and then I put 69 on the side of my car because I thought it looked cool. But when you're looking at it from the inner view, so the car is going to leak through here. It's going to leak on back here. And it's going to do the same thing on that side. Sometimes they'll leak right here where the soft top meets the, I don't know what they're called, the pillars. All right, I feel like I've been bashing on my car for a while, so let's talk about the 5 things I actually love about my car. The very first thing is the attention that it gets. No matter where I take it, how big of an event it is, a car show, even if I'm just going to go get some food, people are always looking at the car. Older folks, they admire it. It's something they wanted as they were growing up. And then the younger generation, it's all about, modifications. What and all you can do with this car. Are you going to drift your car? Are you going to drag your car? Are you going to swap your car? Because it's a big thing here for the Miata community. No matter where I go, people always look at it. People always admire it. And it's very fun to have. All right, so the second thing I love about my Miata is how cheap it is to modify and then how easy it is to work on. So let's say you're working on the car. Let's say you're working on your car. You need to replace your spark plugs. You need to replace your alternator. Let's say your radiator, for example, valve cover gasket. Everything's right there. It's really easy to work on. And that's why it's a great first car to have for a bunch of teens. And let's talk about the modifications. On the modification side of things, there's so much to do to this car, and then it's so cheap to do it. And it fits all in with being easy to work on. All right. So the third thing I love about my Miata is how good it handles. Yes, it might not be fun on the interstate, but let's say you take this down a back road, a curvy back road. Tell the Dragon, that's why they do it. This thing handles amazingly. It's not even on coilovers. It's on stock ride height. It's got the stock sway bars. And it feels so amazing. I feel like I have so much control of it. And I feel one with the car and not fighting against it. All right, so the fourth thing I love about this car is going to be the pop-up headlights. It just has that oomph to the car. I'm sure not a lot of people would get this car if it didn't have pop-up headlights. It's just, it was so popular back then, and it's just so cool to have now. You go by people with another Miata, and you sit there and you flick up and down your headlights, and you eventually make it wink, or you can just unplug one of your sensors. But it's a really fun car to have. All right, the fifth thing I love about my Miata is gonna be how easy parts are to come by. There's actually a dude that works. Like I was saying, there's a guy local to me. He's had 69 Miatas throughout the years. He owns a really clean NC and he owns a really clean NA. Where he has had all these Miatas, he sells a lot of the parts. And if I ever needed anything, he's always there to help me out. He's a really cool dude. Then there's also a shop down in Salisbury, North Carolina, where they're doing part outs and stuff on their Miatas. But like I'm saying, there's always going to be cars out there, always going to be Miatas out there that you're going to be able to fix your car or start modifying it. So anyways, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. Please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, turn on post notifications. Peace out.